Hey friends, can we please normalize being single, child-free, and happy? Because I've got to be honest, I am tired. Tired of the assumptions, tired of the pressure, and tired of people acting like marriage is the ultimate prize that every woman should be chasing. Now, let me be clear, I'm not against marriage at all. If you desire marriage, that's beautiful. If you desire children, that's amazing. But here's the problem. We've created this false narrative, especially in society and even in the church, that says that if you're not married, something is missing. If you don't have kids, something is wrong. And that's simply not true. And so this is actually one of the reasons why I wrote my book, How to Live an Extraordinary Life with or Without Mr. Right, because I kept seeing this pattern. Women feeling like their lives didn't fully begin until they found a husband and have kids. And I just kept thinking, who told us this? Who told us that? Who told us our purpose, our joy, our identity is tied to a relationship status? So let's normalize this. Some women are called to marriage. Some women are called to motherhood. And some women are called to something different. All of those paths are valid. Not everyone is meant to be married. Not everyone is meant to have children. And that does not mean that, that does not make their life any less meaningful. And let's be real for a second, because this is what really gets me, is how often people try to fix single women. And you know what I'm talking about. Oh, he's single. I think you two would be perfect. You should give him a chance. Please stop. Respectfully stop. Because what you're assuming is that being single is a problem that needs to be solved. And it's not. I've seen too many situations where women enter into marriage or motherhood without fully understanding the weight of it all. And guess what ends up happening? They end up overworked, overextended, and sometimes overlooked, especially when children are involved. Too often, women are the ones who have to sacrifice their careers, their time, their energy, and no one talks about that part. And I'm just going to say it. The church needs to do a much better job of having this conversation, because too many women are presented with only one path. Get married, have kids, build your life around that. But what about the women who feel called to something else? What about the women who want to build, create, lead, serve differently? Where is that conversation? And let me be clear, I am extremely happy being single. I am extremely happy being child-free. And not because I gave up on something, because that certainly isn't the case, but because I am fully aligned with the life God has called me to live. I have peace, I have purpose, and I have the ability to impact people in ways that I might not otherwise have the ability to do so. And so if this is you, if you're single, if you're child-free, if you're choosing to wait or not choose, marriage at all, there is nothing wrong with you. You are not behind, you are not missing out, and you are not less than. Don't let anyone define what happiness looks like for you. Don't let anyone tell you what your happily ever after is supposed to be, because too many people are living with the consequences of building a life based on someone else's expectations. And you don't have to be one of them. You can live an extraordinary life with or without Mr. Right. If this message resonated with you, be sure to like the video and sign up to be a part of our email community, where I email out faith-based encouragement and content. And remember, if you're everything to everyone, then you risk being no one. You never know who you will inspire. See you in the next video. Have you ever looked at your life and thought, God, I thought I'd be farther along than this? Maybe you're single, maybe you're rebuilding, maybe life hasn't gone the way you planned. Let me remind you of a truth most people won't say out loud. Your life does not start when a relationship begins, your purpose doesn't wait on a ring, and your calling doesn't need permission from anyone but God. And that's exactly why I wrote How to Live an Extraordinary Life with or Without Mr. Right. This isn't another book telling you to sit still and wait. It's a roadmap for becoming the woman God created you to be. In your joy, in your purpose, in your gifts, in your confidence. Inside, you're going to learn how to hear God's voice above the noise, Build a life that excites you, break free from comparison and timelines, and walk boldly, knowing you are already whole. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are becoming. Grab your copy today and let's build the extraordinary life God designed for you.